photo shoot.
Hey guys, welcome back to my travel diaries. This is, I think it's gonna be in my second one, I guess. I am about to take myself on a date to go to lunch. I always go to new vegan spots, and I found my new favorite, so I'm gonna go back there. I've already been there once this week and the food was just incredible, so I'm gonna head there. And honestly, I'm just filming in like this random like drying place because I couldn't find anywhere else kind of quiet, but it has been insane in Chiang Mai. Last night was the Lantern Festival. So I got back super late. I was like walking around the city all night. Everything was just really fun and exciting. And I hope you guys have been enjoying my blog posts and videos of this so far. Let me know down below what you'd like to see more in these videos, and I will definitely be sure to keep it in mind. I don't know what's to come this week other than going to the Elephant Sanctuary, but we will see.
Look at that little one. Just decide. It's like, feed me.
Okay, 45 years old. 45 years old from my experience. 45 years old elephant is not old, but she looks over 60 years old. She looks really old. The locking camp for 7 years. You know the locking? Our property, we have enough space. Okay, our property, about 5 to 6 acres. We have enough space. Yeah.
He loves surveying.
guys, so I have just been waiting for the chance to share with you all about my elephant sanctuary experience, and I left my little selfie stick in my room, so I'm just gonna talk, and I'm sorry if this is a little bit shaky, but I went to the Maerim Elephant Sanctuary, and honestly I spent days and days looking for really like reputable animal sanctuaries because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't supporting a business that allowed riding of elephants, or that beat them with the rods, or did anything out of what an elephant is naturally able to do. And I wanted to make sure that I supported a business, or not even a business, a sanctuary where they treated the elephants as the conscious beings that they are, as the intelligent, amazing creatures that they are. And I ended up finding that, and it was surprising to me because I was looking at all like the really good ones, and they were all super expensive, but this one was really good in price. And so that sort of raised a bit of flags for me, because I was like, why is it so cheap? But then when I looked it up, every single review was 5 stars, and they had hundreds and hundreds. So of course I wanted to go to that one, and I am so thrilled that I did, because when we got there, basically we were greeted by the elephants just in their little, well, quite big enclosure, and there were about 6 of them, including one little baby. And we first had to like put on some of their like gear so that we smelled like the same visitors that would always be coming, as opposed to if we were wearing our own clothing, they'd pick up the scent of new people each time, and I'm sure they would get a little bit stressed out. So we put on that, and we were first educated about how they rescued each of the elephants, where they came from, and what they do at this sanctuary. And it's insane how much people don't understand that we shouldn't be treating creatures like this, and that we shouldn't be exploiting them and using them to our advantage. And the way that the tour guide that we had explained it to us, he was a worker with the elephants for 10 years, and they've been trying to rescue them, was basically that the baby and one of them, like the mom, was rescued from a hotel because they had a circus in Phuket, and another one was in the logging industry, and so day in, day out, the elephant would be holding logs and carrying them up and down hills, and other ones were just like beaten and abused. And it was so sad to see that we treated these gentle creatures like this, and the fact that they're still able to be kind and have such a personality is ridiculous. And honestly, it just, seeing creatures like that, it pushes me so much to be a better animal activist, to make sure that I stay and like purchase as ethically as possible, because we have the ability to change, we have the ability to help these creatures out. And the fact that we act as if we are above every other creature, and that everything else is meant to serve us as humans, it's really sad. And the moment that you realize that we share this planet, and that we shouldn't be taking anything from other creatures, we shouldn't be treating them as if they're objects, it's sort of like, it humbles you, it takes away your ego, it doesn't allow you to look at anybody as if they're any better than you, but it also makes you feel really good and happy and like the best you can be, because you're able to extend that compassion to other creatures. And honestly, going there was the best experience of my life. So I want to link that down below so that you guys can go check out the elephant sanctuary that I went to if you're ever in Thailand, and also so that you guys can check out my blog post for it, because I wanted to do a blog post specifically for this sanctuary alone, because honestly my entire experience there was life-changing. It was definitely the best thing that I've ever done, and I have loved elephants for so long now. They were always my favorite animals, so to actually get to meet so many of them was amazing. So that's all I wanted to share. I know that was a little bit long, but I hope you guys have been enjoying my travel diaries so far, and if you do want to see more of other things, then definitely leave me a comment down below, and I will look into it and I will try to add them to my videos. Thanks. So I am like 100% sure that I'm allergic to something in my hostel room, and luckily I'm leaving tomorrow, but I've just been having like sinus stuff and throat stuff, and like my eyes are like itchy and watery, and I know I'm not sick because when I leave I'm completely fine, but then when I come back, like I think that maybe it's just super dusty, but like they do a pretty good job at keeping it clean, but like there's still like spots you can definitely see that there's dust. So hopefully I can like everything will clear up once I leave Chiang Mai. But other than that, I don't know, like it just I'm just like all teary-eyed and everything.
And I'm so happy to be finally out of the hostel, just because I was having so many
reactions in there due to like the dust that I didn't even know I was allergic to in the first place. But I'm happy to be out and in a space that's super comfortable and nice. The woman who I am staying with is actually a yoga teacher and like artist and stuff, so that's super cool. But yeah, that's a little room tour for you. Hey guys, I'm just getting some food at this cute little place that sells a lot of fruit and rice.